Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be the mind games of the narcissist. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So, mind games. What is a mind game? Well, this is when somebody is fooling around with you. They're toying with you. They are testing you. They are manipulating you. In other words, they are using a mind game. Now, let's take the game of chess, for example. When you're playing chess, you know that you are against an opponent. You are on one side of the chessboard, they are on the other, and you're trying to win the game. Checkmate, right? Well, that is a game. Now, in relationships, in life, relationships should not be games, but yet that is exactly how the narcissist sees relationships, as nothing but a game that they want to win, hence that chess analogy. Now, when you're playing a mind game in real life, like the narcissist does, that is not healthy. It's not good. It is based on trickery, manipulation, deceit, destruction, lies, and tomfoolery, to say the least. When you're playing a real game like chess, or let's say checkers, that is, the object is to win the game, but you want to have fun, and you know you are entering a game. Now, again, fast forwarding to the narcissistic relationship, everything that they do is built on a transactional mentality. It is all a mindset. It is all a mind game. What they're trying to do is ultimately have you fall prey to their false narrative. In other words, believe into what they're saying, their rhetoric. This could be in any capacity. It could be a sibling. It could be a next door neighbor, a clergyman. It could be a lover. It could be a co-worker, somebody in the part of a league you're in. But the point is, they want you to believe that they are one person when in fact they are somebody else. And this is a mind game for them. And it actually is for you. You just don't know it at the time. Now, I will walk you through the path of the love bomb / euphoric, devaluation, discard, and potential Hoover right now, using the mind game mentality of the narcissist. So when they first meet you, you enter the love bomb / euphoric stage many times. And what that means is you are a new shiny object for the narcissist to take advantage of, unbeknownst to yourself. Because remember, you thought that this individual was a healthier individual like you are. You thought that they were perhaps kind and loving and that they had your best interest at heart, or you could trust them. None of that is true. Number one, you can't trust the narcissist. Number two, the narcissist is loyal to nobody. Play that again. Number three, this is all a mind game. Remember, when the narcissist first meets you, they size you up rather quickly. They look at your resources, what you have to offer. Perhaps it's finances, perhaps it's your looks, your social circle, your job, your status, your beach houses, who knows what it is, but these are all what the narcissist looks for. The narcissist, what they do, again, is they go from person to person, business to business, relationship to relationship, blowing these up in their wake of destruction, manipulation, lies, and devastation. And these are all mind games. Every single step is calculated. They are. The reason why I can prove this to you right now is because when the relationship ended, then I'll go into the devaluation stage. When the relationship ended, did they ever sit down and have that cup of coffee with you? Of course not. It illustrates right there that what they did is they never had genuine concern for you, only what you offered. But let's get back on track. The euphoric / love bomb stage, that's when you are the flavor of the month. Everything's new. And you don't know the kind of relationship you just entered. You don't know that this person is literally playing mind games with you. And that is what they're doing. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to have you believe in all of their false narrative. And lo and behold, what happened? Boom, you get ensnared. At this point, it is when the narcissist realizes, okay, I have this individual who most likely turned out to be you. I understand it. My heart goes out to you if it was you. I understand. But we're getting the wisdom. And then you got ensnared. Perhaps you fell in love with this individual. And you said to yourself, wow, this person's amazing. I've never been treated so good in my life. I've never been treated like this. This person actually wants to learn about me. They're vested in me. They care. Well, that again is all manipulation. It's all mind games to get you to put your guard down and perhaps to reveal more information about yourself, like your previous relationships, how many family members you have, your businesses, your resources, all of these kind of things, your network of friends. And then once they know that they have you, you enter the narcissistic fog / devaluation stage. This is when the narcissist knows that they have you. And this is when the mind games get ramped up a notch because they now control you. They are now manipulating you. They are now making you do things that you never thought you would do, say things you never thought you would say, behave in ways, you tolerate behaviors that you never thought you would tolerate. Because why? Because you're now entrapped with the narcissist. Keep in mind, the narcissist had you attached to them. They never became attached to you. You were a host. They are a parasite, and they wanted to extract your resources. So that's the devaluation stage. When you're in this, or the narcissistic fog, that's when you are spinning around on that hamster wheel. You are working for the narcissist. You're trying to prove yourself. You are reporting to the narcissist. If it's a workplace, I'm certain you're putting in more hours than usual. You are giving to a fault. You are expecting to get back to that love bomb / euphoric stage when you were the flavor of the month. This doesn't happen. In the devaluation stage, what you get are little breadcrumbs of hope, little pieces, little slivers of possibilities of what once was, but not what will ever be again in the future. It's a fact. And again, in the devaluation stage, there will be many times when you will almost solve the riddle. You'll almost solve the puzzle, and you'll almost be able to figure out that this person is toxic and they're a narcissist, but you won't quite get there. In other words, maybe you look on Google or research YouTube and find channels like mine and many others. And again, thank you very much for being here. And you come so close, but you didn't find the keyword, which was what? Narcissist. You found other words like perhaps toxic behavior or silence or ghosting, things like that. You were so close to discovering it, but yet you didn't. And just when you became close and perhaps you called or getting ready to call the narcissist out, they gave you a little dose of pleasure, a little breadcrumb of hope to keep you strung along. Why? Number one, because they didn't find your replacement yet, most likely. But two, because most certainly you still had more resources to offer. And number three, the most important of all, they knew that they still had you controlled. They knew it. Now you didn't. You just perhaps, let's say it's a romantic relationship. You fell in love and you're thinking that you're going to build a future with this individual. That wasn't going to happen. Perhaps you did get married, but that wasn't built, the marriage wasn't built on what you thought it was. For you it was, not for the narcissist. But having said that, when you're in the devaluation stage, the narcissist is the puppet master. They're controlling the shots. They're controlling who you're with, what you're doing, how you're spending your time, who you're talking to, virtually everything. And believe me, they know you better than you know yourself during this period of time. They sincerely do, because they're watching you and they're controlling you, and they need to keep you under control. These are mind games of the narcissist. Now, it's about the time when your resources are depleted. You're running low on energy. Perhaps your physical health has taken a hit. Maybe you're not making as much money as you used to. Maybe you don't have the resources you used to have. This is when the narcissist ramps it up again. And this is when they will look for your replacement, if they haven't found it already, or replacements, depending on what the narcissist is looking for there. And this, what they will do next, because these are all mind games, what they will do is they will look, usually, for a period of time when you are at your weakest, and or around a period of time, i.e. the holidays, as an example, and I'm not trying to trigger you, that perhaps you are very vulnerable, more vulnerable than ever, and this is at times when they will discard you, or drop a bomb on you, or not be there for you if you did get sick or ill, or not care about you. In other words, their disdain for you is growing, and they're showing it more and more because the mask is slipping. And as the mask slips, they begin to reveal themselves for the creature that they actually are. Keep in mind, this person is not the person that you fell in love with in the euphoric / love bomb stage. They're not. They were just manipulating you. They were playing mind games. You essentially fell in love with yourself. That's for a different video. So then if you were discarded, what happened next is then you heard radio silence, and you were looking for answers to the questions that you had. Who was this person? What happened? They changed. Why don't they love me? Things like that. And you couldn't figure it out. And then through due diligence, through patience, through courage, most likely you found my channel or other channels, or you researched and you figured it out. Oh my gosh, I was in a narcissistic relationship. Yes, you were. Unfortunately, you were. And then that's when you have to understand the glossary, the terms, the definitions of all of the things that happen to you. Gaslighting, stonewalling, the silent treatment, all those things that we talk about. And you have to learn them because you have the craving for the knowledge. And then as you understand each and every definition, that's when you're really like, oh my gosh, that whole relationship was nothing but mind games. It was. It really was. Now, did you experience your relationship? Of course you did. Did you have good times? I'm certain you did. Did you have a lot of encumbering times that were difficult? Absolutely. Did you experience things such as rage fits or blame shifting or stonewalling? I know you did. Were you gaslit? Absolutely. But then keep in mind, this person you were with, it was nothing but a mind game to extract your resources. Now, here's the fourth part, the Hoover. If the Hoover comes, first of all, you should not accept it. If you have, we should learn from it and not accept it again. Second of all, the second rule is, remember, you do not want a Hoover. If you get a Hoover, it is because the narcissist believes there are more resources to take from you, or that you're super weak and they want to go in for the second round and abuse you more. But if you don't get the Hoover, it's a good thing. I hope I said that correctly. If you don't get the Hoover, it's a good thing. It's because you are strong and you put up boundaries and you've gone no contact. But if they are still on your radar, if you are still on their radar, they may Hoover you. And that is where mind games continue on, because they will tell you things like, oh, they are the love of your life, or oh, they made the biggest mistake ever, or they're sorry, they apologize, or they want to give it another chance, things like that. None of that is true. These are mind games. Again, they want to draw you back in. They want to get you back in the relationship so they can discard you again and or end it after extracting more resources and after dishing out more not goodness, let's put it that way. So the mind games of the narcissist, they are all throughout the relationship, from the minute you met them until the minute you close the chapter on them. And this topic is, it could be a 20-part series, but the point is, the overview here is, mind games have no business being in a relationship. They belong on the chessboard. That's where they belong. In a relationship, you should just be able to be and be yourself and be free to communicate in a healthy, stable way and have the other person reciprocate. That is called beauty. If you believe that you have any relationship currently with somebody who's playing mind games, I strongly suggest you look to exit that relationship and not give them your energy, because it won't change. It will only get worse. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning. Continue to stay true, stay blessed. Become the best version of yourself possible. If not now, when? Have a great day, and no mind games. You were in the relationship for a period of time, or you're exiting it now. Continue to place your energy within yourself and begin to exit that relationship and live your best life. No matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. God bless you. I love you. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.